Good day, dear scientists. Allow me to bring to your attention a short report on scientific research on the topic Quantitative Assessment of Water Quality in the Vidsichne Reservoir, Zhytomyr, conducted at the Zhytomyr Polytechnic State University. Pollution of water bodies is one of the components of the global environment problem, which is getting bigger every year. Many changes that occur in the chemical composition of water in rivers are caused by climate changes. The available numerous methods and techniques are directly or indirectly based on the transformation of the quantitative indicators into qualitative indices on the ecological state. According to the Water Framework Directive 2060 EC, the ecological status of water body is based on specific physical, chemical, biological, and hydromorphological parameters. Especially for highly altered water bodies, the parameters are determined according to the type of reservoir. The purpose of the study to establish and substantiate the quality of water in the Vidsichne reservoir near Zhytomyr uses a comprehensive assessment based on the induction of weight and risk factor from certain types of pollutants to the calculation formula of the integral indicator. Water supplied to the city of Zhytomyr centrally from the city water supply is taken from the Tetery River in the area of the Vidsichne Lake intake. Water in the reservoir is characterized by unstable quality, especially during the spring flood and summer months. Water quality during three periods deteriorated according to the level of phytoplankton, manganese, and other indicators. In previous year, illegal sand mining was carried out near the reservoir, which increased the amount of seeds in the reservoir and accordingly the accumulation of manganese compounds in the reservoir. Natural processes such as rock erosion, climate conditions affect the composition of soil and water in the reservoir area. This leads to a change in the chemical composition of water and affects the development of reservoir ecosystem. Three methods were used to quantitatively assess water quality in the Vidsichne reservoir. This is the determination of the modified water pollution index for Formula 1, the ecological coefficient of water quality graphically, Formula 2, and the level of the quality of a water object based on the three-level classification by characteristics. One, according to the things of recurrence of pollution cases. Two, multiples of exceeding standard. Three, a creation of general evolution scores. According to the Water Framework Directive 2060 EC, the ecological status of special water body is assessed by both comprehensive and special indications. Such a characteristic indicator for the Vidsichne reservoir is the concentration on manganese ion. The research used the result of chemical analysis of water quality indicator in the reservoir, which were carried out during 2019-2021. The table shows that for all 3 years of water research in the Vidsichne, the pollution index is within from 2.8 until 3.50, which corresponds to the fourth quality class. This means that the water is polluted and under significant anthropogenic influence, the level of which is close to the limit of the sustainability of ecosystem. They establish the ecological coefficient of water quality is reservoir. A model map with scale ready for the manganese ingredient was built. The price of dividing such a diagram is the maximum allowable concentration of manganese in drinking water, which is 0.05 milligram per decimeter in cube, and the number of excess corresponds to the average annual value of the indicator in the years 2019, 2020, 2021 of the study, responsibly of several concentration of manganese. On the slide, we present a model map of manganese for the water of the Vidsichne reservoir. According to the methodology to calculate the environmental factor of water quality, the following were calculated: F factual, F optimal, and the ecological coefficient. Thus, the ecological coefficient of water quality it is equal to 5.4. This indicates that manganese contaminate of water exceeds regulatory requirements by 50.4. The level of water quality was established according to the method described above for manganese as the most influential ingredient on the quality of surface water in the reservoir. The calculated value of repeatability of the cases of exceeding the maximum permissible concentration is 83%. Compared to the total number of results. This indicates that manganese contamination is dominant, that is, it is characteristic as the repeatability value is in the range of 50 until 100%. Such pollution corresponds to the following partial evolution points. D conditionally expressed at absolute values 0.4. According to the recurrence of pollution and according to the level of pollution, the level of pollution, the characteristic of pollution water in a reservoir is very tall. All three considered method of studying the quality of drinking water make it possible to establish the compliance of water with current regulatory standard. They can be used to establish the ecological character of drinking water by any ingredient. Recently, in the conditions of global climate changes, high temperature indicate there is a constant increase in the manganese content in the reservoir due to decrease in the dissolved oxygen content. Further studies showed a direct dependence of this indicator of water of temperature. Using the method of least square, we obtain the dependence of mangan concentration on temperature degree centigrade in the form of the approximation present on the slide. The built mathematic model indicates a significant increase of manganese content at temperature from 14 to 22 and higher. At elevated temperature, the concentration of manganese in water reaches values that are 15 times higher than the standard value. On the slide, the conclusion are present. Allow me not to read. Thank you for attention.